close the casket. Thinking he a rapper, we gon' turn him to an actress. I don't ever start shit, but I ain't finna panic. If something don't add up, I just start subtracting. We ain't finna fold, we just keep adapting. I be on that Paulie shit, see, I just be reacting.
What's up, it's your boy Paulie. Welcome back to the channel. You can tell by the title exactly what we get into today. You can tell by the title. This is Chris Webby featuring Ren, Baggage. Now, this is a very highly anticipated song. This is a very, it's highly anticipated for me because I saw this like after my first or second Ren reaction that I ever did. And probably like the second or third. And I said, oh shoot, Chris Webby, I know exactly who that is. I used to react to him just like I said with Token. I used to react to Chris Webby tracks. Not that many. It's maybe two that I reacted to in the past years and years ago. So when I saw that he had a feature with Ren, or he had Ren featured on a track, I'm just like, yo, I want to tap in. But then I said a thing where I'm like, okay, I'm going to tap into all Ren's stuff with him by himself. And then I'll start, doing a whole features thing. I wanted to do a thing where I reacted to only features for like an entire week. But I'm dropping these videos so sporadic that it is what it is. It's kind of on par, but kind of not on par. It is what it is. It is what it is. I feel like I said that weird. Which is a cue for me to stop the rambling. Well, we're only a minute in. There's not a bunch of rambling. But say it really, really quickly. Two things. Oh, God. Two things. You're going to screen record, and then that's it. Two things, Paulie. Two things. What are the two things? Now I forgot. One, check that pinned comment if you enjoy this video. At the end of this video, don't do anything now. Just sit back, relax, take your shoes off, take your socks off. Like, imagine if you're actively driving and you're listening to this, and I'm saying, yo, take your shoes off, take your socks off. Which, I mean, most people are not going to just do that because I'm saying it. So what am I even talking about? But oh yeah, check that pinned comment for up-and-coming artists or entertainers reaction or music review. It will also be the link to my main channel, which has a bunch of stuff on it. So yeah, go check that out if after this you have nothing else that you want to watch. But it's not mandatory. But if you want to do something extra, that's the thing to do. Second thing. I don't think there is a second thing because I don't remember what it is. Like this video now. Oh, yeah, we're on the road to 10K. Wow. Paulie, relax. We're on the road to 10K. So I'm going to start saying that a little bit more. Just so anybody who hasn't subscribed, if you want to subscribe, that's another free thing you could do. Speaking of, let me subscribe to this. From the Burbs. I presume this is Chris Webby's page. It's called From the Burbs. Yeah, this is Chris Webby's page. Cool. So I just subscribed to him as well. Because why am I asking somebody else to subscribe and I'm not subscribing to people? That's absolutely insane. Plus, we're going to need to reference this channel when we react to more Chris Webby. So you can also let me know what other Chris Webby stuff to react to down below. Because like I said, I reacted to him before. And yeah, he's definitely a W artist. So Paulie, stop talking. Let's get into it. Screen record. Purgatory Pub, okay.
Falling by the wayside with these habits I keep shaking.
Okay.
New jeans with the same old baggie in my pocket. Trying to find a way, but ain't no way back where I've gone. New me with the same old baggage in my closet. Yeah. Can't.
Who is that on the hook? Am I tripping? Who is that on the hook?
Falling by the wayside with these habits I keep shaking. New jeans with the same old baggie in my pocket. Trying to find a way, but ain't no way back where I've gone. New me with the same old baggage in my closet.
All right, so I could be really right or I could be really wrong. But if I'm wrong, it's going to suck because later I'm going to really know I was wrong. But I'm going to say it anyway. I could really just let it play and say nothing so that I wouldn't be right or wrong and I would just be informed by watching more of the video. But I'm going to say it anyway. That sounds like Ren, but it has a country feel to it. And I've never heard him like put on any kind of country sounding. Hopefully that doesn't sound offensive. But like an accent, like a southern. There we go. Not country, a southern. Ooh, yeah, there we go. And now country sounds like it's derogatory. A southern accent. That's what it sounds like. Which is making me think that it's not him, but it also sounds like him. But this is only my first time hearing this, and we're 36 seconds in because I want to keep stopping it. So, Paulie, you said it now. Just play the video.
Can't save me, y'all. They say I'm lost. I can't even start to count all of the days I've lost. After nights of losing count of all the drinks I bought. Self-medicating just to get the weight all off. Only starts with a shot, then it's 4 in a row. Next thing you in the bathroom, scoring some blows. See, it is what it is, and it's all that I know. But I'm getting to a fork in the road. I know the way it's been, I take it in. Feel I gotta start learning to pray again. I try to wash away the sins, but they like tattoos on my skin. I've been sitting here scrubbing them, trying to cover them, but I'm stuck with them, struggling, drunk and stumbling, while I'm juggling habits that are both the cause and the cure of my suffering. I know it's becoming a little troubling. Falling by the wayside with these habits I keep shaking. New jeans with the same old baggie in my pocket, yeah. Trying to find a way, but ain't no way back where I've gone. New me with the same old baggage in my closet, yeah, yeah.
Bloody red mud, they whisper and murmur. How did rain get here? Nature or nurture? I nurture my nature. Divine misbehavior, reaching for a bottle, thought the spirit was my savior. Chopping on my brain cells when I'm reaching for the part. But part's the only shot I got to stop this ticking clock. Tick, counting down the minutes till that something in me pops and resurrects a disconnect that helps me self-destruct. And when I'm down on my luck, wasted, brain dead, vacant, faded. I get wasted, you get brain dead. Mind so vacant, I'm so faded. All the time, wasted, another line, brain dead. Feeling so vacant, leaving on faded. Complicated, in-house patient, wasted, brain dead, vacant, faded. Tripping with my back against the wall, caught inside a rising tide I fall. Taken by the madness of it all. I'm
falling by the wayside with these habits I keep shaking. New jeans with the same old baggie in my pocket, yeah. Trying to find a way, but ain't no way back where I've gone. New me with the same old baggage in my closet.
Okay. First thing I want to point out, for me personally, Chris Webby sounds identical to Ren. Awesome song. Now, I saw in the beginning, so it's like I had it in my head when it said Purgatory Pub. We all know what a purgatory is. And so, yeah, it registered, but it didn't quite register until I start seeing people who had wounds. Like, everybody had some sort of something going on. The one guy didn't look like he had a wound, but he did look like he was in a hospital gown. So, you know, it was some kind of traumatic, possibly something traumatic that went on with him. It must be it must have been something traumatic because that's why they ended up there. So, yeah, wow. Powerful song. I'm going to run it back. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, this is a good one for sure. I'm loving the sound. I really love the sound. The stuff I heard from Chris Webby before, mind you, we're talking about 5-6 years ago. I think he was in a cypher with I'm not even gonna say who, but because I can't remember. But he was in a cypher, and then I think both things I saw, he was on tracks with like 4 or 5 other people. So it was all like that, you know, that kind of vibe where it's like you have 5 artists on a track, 4 artists on a track, something like that. But yeah, this is not necessarily the Chris Webby I remember, but I'm not super tapped in. So it's not like, oh, I reacted to 50 things from him, and then it's like, this is not the same Chris Webby that I know. It was like 2 or 3 things. And I think it was 2, and then one thing I just heard on my own because I was like, oh yeah, I rock with him as an artist. So I was, you know, I ended up listening to something, and then it just, I don't know what happened. But yeah, I'm going to run this back for the vibes. I feel like I want to say more, but it's probably nothing else to say, so I'm going to be dragging it, trying to think of something to say. So I'll play it again, and if I think of something, I'll say it. To me, this very much reminds me of Courage the Cowardly Dog. Am I the only one that thinks that? Let me know down below in the comment section if you even remember Courage the Cowardly Dog. But they had the little house and it was nothing else around, like, at all. And hold on one second. My mom called.
6.5 hours later.
Okay, yeah, sounds good.
Okay, alright.
Alright, love you.
You're about to do 2 more videos, right?
Yeah, yo, I'm in the middle of one now, and I'm gonna finish this one up. Then I have 2 more I'm gonna do.
Okay, sounds good. Alright, we'll see you in a little bit.
All right, love you.
Love you too.
All right, bye.
Bye.
That was I told y'all who it was. But yeah, let me know if y'all remember Couragely. Let me know if y'all remember Courage the Cowardly Dog, and does this remind you of that? And what was your favorite episode if you remember? If you don't remember, you don't have a favorite episode because that's not a part of your childhood or your adulthood or anything else. But yeah, the craziest episode for me that scared me pantsless was Return to Slab. That was the creepiest episode, but it's also my favorite episode that's still extremely creepy and my favorite. Why I said that like that, I'll never know, and we should play this video.
Falling by the wayside with these habits I keep shaking. New jeans with the same old baggie in my pocket. Trying to find a way, but ain't no way back.
Senators, what up?
I've gone. New me with the same old baggage in my closet. Yeah, yeah.
I didn't peep it. I didn't peep it from the beginning. That went straight. It's no way. If I ever try not to run something back ever again, you have to tell me, yo, Paulie, run it back twice, because my eyes don't see stuff that's right in my face the first time I watch it. And I guess that's the first, inclination of what's going on in this video. So maybe a lot of people missed it, or maybe it's just me, but I don't know. But bro has a huge gash in the back of his head, and I just bit my tongue. I just casually, was probably sitting here smiling with no clue. Just like when I was watching Slaughterhouse and Ren obviously was holding a head that was rapping. And then he was rapping, and then his head, which was also him, was rapping. And for some reason, I didn't even catch the concept, which was a very easy concept to remember, to see that he was killing off versions of himself. And the only one I caught was the one at the end where he took off the mask. But he was actively doing it the entire time. And now here we are again. I'm sitting here smiling. I can't wait to see the footage. I might even put it in right here, just to see what I was looking like. I'll put it in here. Maybe I won't, but if I do, I'll put it here. Yeah. So if I put that in, then yeah, I was probably sitting here looking like a noob while there's a dude with a whole like this. Why would I zoom in? I'm gonna zoom in anyway. Oh wow. Yeah, that is whew. Okay. Okay. What are you doing? What are you doing? Play the video.
Me, y'all, they say I'm lost. I can't even start to count all of the days I've lost. After nights of losing count of all the drinks I bought. Self-medicating just to get the weight all off. Only starts with a shot, then it's 4 in a row. Next thing you in the bathroom, scoring some blow. See, it is what it is, and it's all that I know. But I'm getting to a fork in the road. I know the
my issue is I'm trying to pay too much attention to the music video and I'm not listening to the audio.
Can't say me, y'all, they say I'm lost. I can't even start to count all of the days I've lost. After nights of losing count of all the drinks I bought. Self-medicating just to get the weight all off. Only starts with a shot, then it's 4 in a row. Next thing you in the bathroom, scoring some blow. See, it is what it is, and it's all that I know. But I'm getting to a fork in the road. I know the way it's been, I take it in. Feel I gotta start learning to pray again.
It's like I peeped it. This part I did peep, but I was just like, I'm not sure. So I just was like, whatever. So mind you, I'm noticing the first time. So let's not get it twisted to think I didn't realize that people were obviously like had something going on, like each of them. So I saw the guy when he was drinking, and I saw where it was like blood. But I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's just like maybe he had like a bar fight before and he's bleeding a little bit. But I wasn't thinking that he was. The whole purgatory concept was in my head, but it wasn't. It was, but like wasn't. It was just everything was just floating around. So now I'm able to really piece it together. Again, I saw the guy the first time. I saw he was drinking, but then I saw, it a little moist around his collar. And I'm not realizing that he's drinking and it's actively coming out of his neck. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I try to wash away the sins, but they like tattoos on my skin.
I peeped that. I peeped that too. I'm not quite sure the significance.
Struggling, drunk and stumbling while I'm juggling habits that are both the cause and the cure.
Oh, I peeped his chain too. You peep his chain? Hey, yo. I won't zoom. Let's zoom in. This is even more complex. Okay, so we have that. We all see what it is. I'm not going to say it. Why am I acting like I can't say it? I can. But again, we're not going to take it there because they're taking it there. So that's fine. We'll let them do it. Let me, okay, go back there. But yo, that's interesting in itself. Boom, bro got the chain on. You could tell he was shot. Boom. Right in his heart. So is your heart? No. Yeah, in his heart. Back. Boom. Shot in his heart. And bro, they had to show the fact that, he had the joint on the back of his head. And now they conversating. So that could be deep in itself. Like, okay, in the real world, this is you not gonna see this necessarily. But in purgatory, all that stuff goes by the wayside. Ooh. I'm either overthinking or I'm right on point. I don't know which one. But yeah. Wow. It's crazy how I could just see something and then, I'm watching it again and I'm just catching stuff that I obviously missed. So let's see what else I missed. Might as well delete the whole first part and just that makes no sense.
A little troubling. Falling by the wayside with these habits I keep shaking. New jeans with the same old baggy in my
No service out here, big.
Yeah. Trying to find a way, but ain't no way back where I've gone. New me with the same old baggage in my closet.
There we go.
Bloody red mud, they whisper and murmur. How did rain get here? Nature or nurture? I nurture my nature. Divine misbehavior, reaching for a bottle. Thought the spirit was my savior. Chopping on my brain cells when I'm reaching for the part. But part's the only shot I got to stop this ticking clock. Tick counting down the minutes till that something in me pops. And resurrects a disconnect that helps me self-destruct. And when I'm down on my luck, wasted, brain dead, vacant. Faded, I get wasted, you get brain dead. Mind so vacant, I'm so faded. All the time, wasted, another line, brain dead. Feeling so vacant, leaving on faded. Complicated, in-house patient, wasted, brain dead, vacant. Faded. Tripping with my back against the wall. Caught inside a rising tide, I fall. Taken by the madness of it all. I'm falling by the wayside with these habits I keep shaking. New jeans with the same old baggie in my pocket, yeah. Trying to find a way, but ain't no way back where I've gone. New me with the same old baggage in my closet.
You know what's even crazier? What's even crazier is you're going to see this video that I'm about to reference. You're going to see that before you see this. And 98% of the time I drop videos in the order that I record them. So I just reacted to Ren and Sam Tompkins for the first time. Can't think of what that's called. It's right here. What Went Wrong. So that's called What Went Wrong. And another thing is, y'all know I don't watch these. I don't listen to these before I sit in front of this camera. I just sit down and find a video I want to react to, and I react to it. So I reacted to Ren and Sam Tompkins. And anybody who's seen that knows that they were in a car accident, whether it was just Sam Tompkins or whether it was Ren, or if Ren was just his conscience. We kind of touched all bases with that. It could have been a multitude of different things. It could be all of that. It could be none of that. But it has to be something. It could be none of that. None of it ever happened. It's not even a video. Okay. But yeah, so there was a car accident there. And that track is from 5 years ago. And then this Chris Webby track is from 10 months ago. And it's along the same lines of, mainly it's along the same lines of a car accident. But it's also about decision making. And how this one transforms it is a couple of things. Your decisions definitely matter. But guess what? Outside of the real world, none of the crap matters. None of it matters. Once you're going out of here, none of it matters. And I think that was the key thing that stuck out for me when I saw the black guy who had that chain and had that charm. That charm is actually fire. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's one of them. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't be wearing chains like that. But I actually seen people with that tattoo as well. But yeah. I could go in on that too. But one thing I will say is I'll say it, but I won't go into it. If you look hard enough, if you look far enough into if you look hard enough into the history of the KKK, where it originated from, you're going to have to do some digging, because they tell you one thing and then they try to, push all that to the forefront. But if you really look and see who was under them robes, It's going to shock you. It's going to shock a lot of people who don't know. Some people know. If you know, you know. But it's some people that don't have a clue. But I won't go any further than that. Still a fire chain. I've seen people with the tattoo. Listen, it is what it is. That highlighted fact that bro came in and they showed that he had the swastika on the back of his head, and he goes over to the pool table and they just sitting there, they laughing and talking, because outside of all the stereotypes, outside of all the extra baggage that has been put on us through the media and through indoctrination of schools and things like that, and from our parents and things our parents told us because they thought that's what the truth was and all this kind of stuff. When you peel back all those layers and you realize once you out of here and going, don't none of that stuff matter. None of it. Zero. What you thought about this person and they black and this person because they white and you're this and you're that, it don't matter once you gone. So if we can realize that now before we actually have to leave out of here, we can all really have way better lives. Because guess what? Most people just want to be happy. I don't care what the next... If I'm happy and there's a white person across the street, quote unquote white, because we know that's a chess term in law. I mean, that's a chess term that they use in law. Just like black is a chess term they use in law. It's not actual skin colors, even though people can't seem to understand that. But if I'm in my house and I'm genuinely happy and there's somebody across the street who's genuinely happy and they're white or red or blue or pink, if they're genuinely happy and they're not harming anybody and I'm genuinely happy and I'm not harming anybody, we should be able to look at each other and say, wow, he's genuinely happy. That also makes me happy. And they should be able to look at me and say, wow, he's genuinely happy. He's not hurting anybody. And he's happy, and we should be able to enjoy that. We should be able to be happy to see other people happy. Now, if somebody's happy and they're doing something absolutely insane, and because we all know what's acceptable and what's like, hey, yo, you're wilding. So if somebody's wilding and they're saying, this makes me happy. Oh, wow, why would I make that sound? What the heck? But yeah, and they're doing something that's like outlandish, then I feel like the people who are genuinely happy would both look at that and say, yo, nah, bro's tweaking. Like, what is he doing? But yeah, so yeah. Wow. Shout out to Chris Webby, for real. Yeah, where do we go from here? Y'all let me know down in the comment section. We got these features knocked out. I told y'all, if Ren is featuring somebody on a track or if Ren is the feature, that's what I wanted to dive into, because it also gives me more artists. Like I said, we have Chinchilla, who's now green lighted. Y'all let me know some stuff. I think I gotta go back to that video and check it out so I can write it down and get her on the channel, like solo, or even her with somebody else if she's featured somebody else, because these are different rabbit holes that all like, it's the initial Ren rabbit hole, then it's like it peaks off into like different sections and things like that. So yeah, we have Chinchilla, we have Chris Webby, we have Sam Tompkins, we have Token, who was already gonna be on the list, but Ren made sure that we got it done. So those are 4 artists right there, and I think it might be another one, I can't remember. Please, not please anything. Please don't be mad because I can't remember. What are you talking about, Paulie? I'm about to end it here. Let me know in the comment section what you want me to react to next. Yeah, this song really has me like, has my gears going, my brain just really going. I'm probably going to listen to it 1 or 2 more times on my own. I'm probably going to listen to it more than that, but I mean like intentionally listen to it and watch the video and see if there's anything else that I missed. But yeah, this is a eye opener. I really like that I was able to watch this and get what I got from it. It's nice to listen to stuff too that like you just listen to it and you get like whatever you get from it. But I also like think pieces where I can listen to something and it really gets my brain going, because that's fun for me to just like let my brain just So yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. If you enjoyed this video right here, please go down into the pinned comment, go subscribe to my main channel, which will be in the pinned comment. But also check out an up-and-coming artist or entertainer's reaction or music review that is on this channel, but it's also in the pinned comment, because that's an easy way for you to get there. You like scroll down, like Not even like you might be able to see it now. Like if the video is not enlarged, you'll be able to see it. And I'm over here clicking. What are you doing? End the video. So yeah, if you enjoy this video, please go do that. Help me support some other people as well. If you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe as well. We're dropping back to back. I'm Eddie here. Love y'all so much. See y'all next time.
They gon' close the casket, thinking he a rapper, we gon' turn him to an actress. I don't ever start shit, but I ain't finna panic. If something don't add up, I just start subtracting. We ain't finna fold, we just keep adapting. I be on that Paulie shit, see, I just be reacting. Couple shots hit him, lay him out in chalk. Shot him in the mouth, that was for the talk. Saying it's my time, got me checking on the clock. Where you get that attitude, I got it from the block. They be talking tough.